Hello and welcome, seeing as this is the first video on this channel. I am Nate from Action Figure Hub, and the first video will be reviewing the Dormammu Build-A-Figure. Is it a good figure? I wouldn't say so, but is it a bad figure? I would also not say so. It's pretty alright. It's small for how many figures you need to buy. You need to buy 8 figures, which in my mind is a little insane, seeing as he's not even 10 inches tall, if you're not counting little flamey doodles. And it is an exact replica, not exact because, colors and such, of the San Diego Comic-Con version. So that's upsetting. But still, let's look at him. So as you see, comes with these two little skulls. Pretty, looks like Ghost Rider heads. That's pretty much it. Comes with 2 of those. Put them in his hand. There's no really way to hold them unless you just kind of balance them like I did there. How he's split up is you have his head, shoulder pads, his 2 arms, his body, his waist and skirt, and then his 2 legs, which, that's quite a bit of pieces, considering he's this big. It's not really too fantastic, but still, let's just give you a nice look at him. See the face? It's pretty dandy, pretty intimidating. It's got pretty nice sculpt work and paint, I guess. The hair, the quote-unquote fire hair, looks pretty nice. It's done pretty crisply, the painting is. I mean, there's a little screw up right in there and not enough over here. Nice sculpt with this coat. This skirt, pretty hard material. So it is very hard to get him to actually, move his legs. If you want to get him in like a running pose, don't even hope for it, because that's not gonna happen. I'll just show you the articulation. You can rotate the head and move it up and down a slight bit, a little bit of pivot. That's about that. This collar and the fact that he does not have a neck hinge really do inhibit that. His arms, they move out that much. Shoulder pad not really getting in the way. Bicep swivel. Oh, his arms do rotate. By the way, they go up and down. Single jointed elbow. There's rotation and a hinge. His ab crunch, which happens to go that far forward and that pretty decent amount back, actually. But you can see the joint. It's kind of ugly. And then he has rotation at the waist. And then that's pretty much all you're going to get out of him. I mean, if you really wanted to, I guess you could swivel the right there, and you could use the pivot and the hinge. But I mean, unless you get him in like a flying pose, I don't see much use for that. Because if you look, his legs go out about that far. About that far forward is as much as I can get it without him feeling like he's going to fall apart. And back is not a question. Don't even try back. Nope. Back is not going to work. Even with the limited articulation that he does come with, I mean, you can still get him in some pretty menacing looking poses. Like that. That looks pretty cool. I'd like that. That'd be nice to display on the shelf. But overall, and would I spend all the money and get the entire wave? I wouldn't. I don't recommend buying the entire wave. I mean, sure, there's select few out of the wave that are pretty decent figures. I mean, the Benedict Cumberbatch figure is a pretty good. But I I don't feel like it's worth it. If you saw, the Dormammu wave got heavily clearanced, and that's pretty much the only reason I picked it up with the entire wave, where I would have just bought him for like $40 off the internet, because that's what he's worth, is about 40 bucks. I wouldn't do much more, wouldn't go too much less. Well, yeah, go less if you could, but I wouldn't go more than that 40. Maybe 45, maybe 50, but definitely no more than that. I would not pay anything other above 60. It's definitely not good. Just not worth it in any way, shape, and or form. So if I had to give him a rating out of 5, I'd give him a 3. I mean, 3 or a 2. 2.5. I give him a solid 2.5. He's right in the middle. He's not terrible. But he's not really anything special either. It's just kind of, hey, here's Dormammu, another one. I mean, if you got the San Diego Comic-Con one, then you can suck our toes, but here's one for all you people that couldn't go. I mean, sure, that'd be cool, but maybe they should just release him on his own. Maybe like a store exclusive or something. Because, I mean, he's not too big. You could probably fit him in one of those Marvel boxes if you really wanted to. Or you could just make him like a special one, charge $10 more. But is he Build-A-Figure material? No. If they somehow would have made him into maybe 6 figures? Yeah, sure. Maybe he'd be a little bit more worth it. But 8 figures is... Eesh. That's all I have to say. It's too much. So that was my review of the Dormammu Build-A-Figure. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you could, just give it a good old like-a-rooney. So, yeah, that's the Dormammu bath. If you bought it, if you have it, tell me what you think in the comments below, because I'd like to know if my opinion is widely agreed upon. Well, this is Action Figure Hub signing off.